Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks with Hachiman. Um, Here I'm bringing you a battle in the IS-3. The player is a member of my clan named Max the Bacon Eater. He's in a top tier game on Kharkov. Now, first thing I want you to see about Max is that he only has 2,000 battles, and his WN8 is 536. However, let me pause for just a second while I'm saying this. His WN8 is unfair because somewhere here recently a light bulb went off for him and he started playing substantially better. His recent WN8 is well over 900, which puts him solidly in the average of WoT players. Takes a shot at the STA-1, he's on the move, and he ends up putting a big hit on that dead piece of terrain, built-in dead tank. He's watching this Type 64 way down there. And he's trying to decide what to do here. The point of this video is to hammer home that sometimes you just have to keep calm and do what you need to do and focus to win the game. Sees that Type 28 prototype down there. He's on the move, he locks on, takes a shot, and misses probably by a mile. You know, Soviet accuracy and all that. It's amazing when it hits, but often it doesn't. He's watching that Type 64, and here he's got a KV-5 backed by an SU-122-44. Both are very reasonable players. The KV-5 is the best player on their team with a 1779 WN8. Max was trying to aim for the turret on the front of the KV-5, the obvious weak point, and does not get it. Can't get on it quickly enough. KV-5 hits him with a premium round. This is going to move fast, so if I get behind, I'm sorry. As a quick side note, you may or may not be able to tell, but Max is not using the BL9 gun. He's using the gun from the IS, which is still very adequate at Tier 8. The KV-5, of course, is firing premium ammo because the 107mm for the KV-5 was meant for the T150, and we all know at Tier 8 it can kind of suck. Jagdtiger 88 is really getting hammered by that KV-5 and the 122-44. And Max again. Shot goes a little low, hits the upper plate and bounces off the KV-5. Type 64 bounces. Max is just over half hit points. Jagdtiger takes another hit, though all it does is track him. Max moves up, misses his shot, but at least tracks the guy so the Jagdtiger 88 can get a shot. But now Max is reloading, he can't hit that 64, and he's below half hit points. Jagdtiger and KV-5 exchange shots. Max is watching the Type 64. He decides to take a shot, and you can see by the impact that it hit nothing. And then the 64 comes right out, shoots at the Jagdtiger, and he misses. Alright, quick pause. The 122-44 just came out around the corner, charged the Jagdtiger's flank, and killed him. Max is now facing a 122-44 being played by a player with a 1072 WN8, a KV-5, who is the best player on the enemy team, and the Type 64. And he's all by himself. He's got no support whatsoever in an IS-3 with just over a third of its health left. He puts a nice one into the 122-44. KV-5 bounces a premium round. 122-44 is trying to flank him. Max does a fantastic move right there. The 122-44 was going to get to the side and turn, and Max just backs up. The 122-44 can do nothing about it. KV-5 hits him again. Max kills the SU-122. Type 64 tracks him. He's reloading KV-5, but he's stuck because of the dead tank. KV-5 bounces another premium round. Max aims at the turret, penetrates. Nice shot. He's keeping very calm. He's using the dead tank for extra cover. KV-5 is flanking, and he puts in the kill shot in the rear part of the KV-5. KV-5 is an extremely heavily armored tank, but even that rear part of the side hull can't take a hit from this gun, even the IS gun. And if you caught it, the KV5 said something in chat, said IS-3 the tomato. I'll talk more about that in a second. Type 64 comes around on the side. Max blasts him once. Type 64 can bounce rounds all day. If he doesn't switch to premium, he's going to have a really hard time penning. Max is reloaded, turns, secures the kill. Just like that, under half hit points, almost down to a third, he kills all 3 tanks. And he did it by staying calm, using his tools, what he had available to him, and just carrying his little spot. The KV5 called him a tomato. And he says it, and this time the issue 12244 says it, even a tomato gets lucky. After the game, that guy sent Max a message saying something like, "You get the Lucky Tomato Award," or some crap. I'm not a big fan of the expression tomato. I understand that there's a lot of players in this game that aren't very good, but they underestimated him. He knew the capabilities of his tank, he played to his strengths, and, again, he's better than what his stats show. But, you know, that's the danger to playing against guys with low WN8s. You don't really know what you're playing against. This guy could be the guy that somewhere a couple months ago started just suddenly tearing it up. He finally figured out how to play. On top of that, you never know when one of these guys is going to have an incredible game. And they may not even know why, but they do it. Enemy Chaffee crashes. Now it's just a rush to see who can get to the ISU 152. Max isn't probably going to be it. Lerva gets the kill. 1,837 damage and 3 kills. After his support got annihilated, he had his hit points. His hit points, like I said, were almost down to a third. They were just over 25% of the combined hit points of the 3 tanks he was facing. And yet he somehow managed to hold that spot. He did it by keeping calm and doing what he knew how to do with his tank. So, great game for Max the Bacon Eater. I think it proves a very good point. It's always fun, of course, to watch an IS-3 blow up multiple bad guys. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. I hope you take something from it. Please rate it down below. Subscribe for more. Comment. All those things would really help the channel out and help me continue to make more of these. Thanks a lot, guys, and we will see you next time.